Hello there, heroes. Joe Smith here again. Oh boy, boy, boy. It's been a crazy week here this week in the news. Maybe you've heard of some of this stuff, but you know that group that the Democrats claim is a white supremacy group, the Proud Boys? That white supremacy Proud Boys group that's ran by the guy that's not white. Yeah, you know what Joe Smith's talking about? The white supremacy group that's run by the guy that's not white. Well, Democrats are now claiming that, what's his name, Enrique something or other? It's like a Cuban or something. He was like a FBI informant, and still is or something. And the dude, last Joe Smith heard, he's denying it. Don't know. What's your thoughts? Post below here. You think the dudes were like really FBI informant, or you think the government's just making this shit up to discredit him and get everyone to turn on him and break the organization apart? But the biggest news here, Robinhood is robbing the hood. Robinhood steals from the poor and gives to the rich. You heard about this? GME, the stock symbol for GameStop. All these people on Reddit here past few weeks have kind of banded together to decide that they're going to buy GameStop and some of these other stocks like Bed Bath & Beyond, BlackBerry, AMC theaters, that these brokerage firms and hedge funds or whatever have been short selling. And Joe Smith's definitely not a stock market expert here, but based on what Joe Smith knows about this stuff, from what a customer kind of explained to him a while back, short selling is when you kind of borrow a stock or so many shares of a stock without actually buying it, and then you place like a bet that's going to go even lower. So you take like a stock that's been on the decline, you borrow so many shares without actually purchasing them, and then you bet that they're going to go lower. And if they do go lower, then you win money or you make money or something. And that's basically how these hedge funds and brokerage firms have been making billions of dollars for 30, 40 years or so here. Well, this can be like real risky, and they advise the average person against doing it because what can happen is the stock actually turns around and goes up in value. And if that happens, then you lose your bet, you lose money, you end up having to buy the stock, and then you have to buy however many shares that you're betting on, and you just lose a ton of money. Plus, you buy it at a higher price because once everyone starts buying it, then the price goes up. So you have to pay a higher price for it usually. Well, this one hedge fund lost so much money trying to short sell GameStop after these people on Reddit this past week here started buying up a bunch of shares of it, that they had to get a bailout from two other hedge funds. They were flat broke, ready to close their doors and let everyone go. They had to get loans, borrow money from two other hedge funds just to stay open after the money they lost betting that GameStop would continue to drop in price. The stock, that is. Yeah, billions were lost on Wall Street this week over that and a couple of the other stocks. And then it kind of broke on the news yesterday. Now, today, everyone else, tons more people are trying to get in on the action to where Robinhood, which was an app that most of these people are using, actually blocked people that didn't own stocks in these different companies like Koss, however it's pronounced, headphones, and BlackBerry, and Bed Bath & Beyond, and GameStop, and AMC, and a few others. If you tried, if you open up your Robinhood account on your phone app and try doing a search for those stocks, for those companies, they didn't freaking exist on Robinhood. Robinhood wouldn't even complete the search. And if you already own stock in those companies, they wouldn't let you buy more. They only let you sell. Wouldn't let you buy any more today, or well, yesterday now. But I guess that's actually better than all these others, because Joe Smith, from 6 a.m. till 1 p.m., good 7 hours straight, sat on the computer trying to create accounts with these different firms. Interactive Broker, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, E-Trade, what else? A couple others or something. And Interactive Brokers was the only one that Joe Smith was actually able to complete the account setup on, and then link the bank account and transfer like $100 from the bank account, just to like maybe buy a couple shares to play around, shits and giggles type thing. Give this stock trading thing a try, because Joe Smith's never bothered with it in the past, but kind of always wanted to learn about it. So figure, well, fuck it, let's invest take $100 and play around a little bit here, and do some research, reading on the internet, the interwebs, and try and learn about here. Maybe make $50 or $100 or something, or if Joe Smith lost $100, well, it's only $100 type thing, or that. But then could only log into their main site, but then couldn't log into the stock trading part of their website to actually buy stocks. By late afternoon, was able to download their app on the cell phone and log into it, and then actually place an order. But by then it was like closing time, so the order was going to get placed like first thing in the morning, I guess. That's what the phone app thing said. But that's better than the others, because what was like Charles Schwab and E-Trade, or a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them, Joe Smith could not even complete the sign-up process. Got error message. They wouldn't even let people create a new account. They had it set up to where you got like error message or something, and you can't even complete the new account on their website, from like Charles Schwab and 1 or 2 others. A couple of the others, like Fidelity, and what was it, maybe TD Ameritrade, or forget, but 2 of them was actually able to complete the account, but then trying to link the bank account and transfer money got error message, and said that you'd have to print off this form and mail it in with a voided check or deposit slip or something, and then in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks it'd be processed or something. Well, fuck, 2 or 3 weeks from now ain't going to do Joe Smith ain't good. It's shit's happening like right now here, today or yesterday or whatever. It's going to be too late then, but yeah, on like CNBC or whatever, the mainstream media, or lamestream media actually, they're claiming that, oh yeah, these people on Reddit are manipulating the stock market. They're cheating the game, they're calling them. They're doing what Wall Street's been doing, what hedge funds been doing for 30 years. So, hedge funds or that got all these companies, brokerage firms, to basically lock everyone out today. So, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, you can't create accounts for that. Those of you that had accounts don't know if you're able to log in or trade. Maybe you were, but new people definitely cannot create accounts or finish the account process to where they could get to the point where they could buy stocks from all these different popular brokerage companies. So, is that not manipulating the market? That's why GameStop and AMC and others actually dropped in price and actually was kind of going up and down this afternoon. Because nobody could log in and buy more. And Robinhood, you could actually buy other stocks from Robinhood. The Robinhood is actually the best bet today, even as much of a scumbag as that company is, blocking people from buying those certain stocks. Well, at least you could create a new account today and transfer money today, because Joe Smith did. That was the first one Joe Smith tried. And you could actually all day go in and buy other stocks. Just couldn't buy GameStop or AMC or the others. In fact, you could not even search for them or see anything about them. It's like they didn't freaking exist on Robinhood. So, talk about manipulating the market. Robinhood and these other brokerage companies, we didn't let new people create accounts or buy stocks today. But all the big guys, the hedge funds, the people at the brokerage firms, the rich people, they're all able to. What do you think of that? What do you think of Joe Biden letting hedge funds and Wall Street manipulate the markets and block the average Joe, you people, you heroes. Joe Biden's letting Wall Street block you heroes from trading stocks today. If you wanted to open up a new account, you couldn't. So what's Joe Biden going to do about this? Even AOC, that bartender AOC, she's even complaining about it. She's even saying this was bullshit and unfair. It's the first time in since AOC was born that Joe Smith actually agreed with AOC on something. AOC is calling this bullshit stock market manipulation from Robinhood and the brokerage firms. I'm pretty sure Nancy Pelosi and all these other Democrats in Congress are there buying GameStop or selling it or whatever. So what you heroes, what you people out there think? What you heroes in the Hero Nation think about all this shit here? Who's manipulating the market? Bunch of average Joe people on Reddit. Bunch of heroes from the Hero Nation deciding to save some companies from going bankrupt by buying their stocks. You think that's manipulating the market, or you think Robinhood and brokerage firms preventing you from buying stocks is manipulating the market? Who's right, who's wrong? Because AOC is actually on our side for once. And that's sad. And it's Joe Smith, signing out.